It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Glad you tuned in to 3. This is Expresso, your feel-good breakfast show, and I'm finding myself in the kitchen on this Monday morning. Easy meals to start the week with. And it looks easy by the ingredients that I'm seeing, but hey, I'm no expert. Bringing in the experts, Kate George, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Battered hake. But with buttered rather, but
Yes.
with capers on it.
Yes.
Now I can smell the capers.
Yeah.
It's
So,
good.
Capers and fish are a lovely combination. Work beautifully. So this is one of those quick, easy things you can just chuck together if you are feeding 1 or 2 people. So what I've got is some butter. It's quite nice. We're going to put some baby potatoes in. But if you're banting, you can leave the potatoes out because everyone seems to be. So we're going to start off with a little bit of butter into the pan.
And I see you using quite a big dollop of the butter because we're saying buttered hake, right?
Yeah, this is actually going to be like a lemon butter sauce at the end.
Right.
So I'm using it to cook everything in.
And then you're going to use it as a sauce later on as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's going to go into the pan with our capers.
Oh, you're putting the capers first. I'm always scared of capers because of the saltiness. I mean,
You must always, best thing to do is actually just to give them a rinse. So you just rinse them under the tap, squeeze them out,
Right.
and then pop them into whatever you're going to use them for.
will you add salt later?
Yeah, a little bit.
so you will.
But when you rinse them, the salt comes out, so it's actually not so bad.
All right, so you're
It's
just stuck with the flavor, which is
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. So we're just going to keep that going until it gets kind of a nutty brown color.
All
And
right.
then we've got some hake. You could use any kind of fish. Yellowtail, some carb. Obviously, try and keep to things that are green. You can just put a little bit of salt and pepper.
So you season it beforehand, set
Yeah.
it in the pan. We're learning.
Yeah, I always season before.
Okay.
And when you are cooking fish, it's quite nice to make sure that it's actually very dry. So just pat it off with some paper towel or something.
And I see you've got the skin removed on yours.
Yeah, you can have the skin in as well if you like. I find it gets a bit stuck in the pan a bit, so it's
Okay.
easy without. So you can either do it just like this if you are keep counting your carbs. Otherwise, in a little bit of flour.
No, do it the way you do it. otherwise, it's not a success at home. Okay, so
Okay, so we're putting the flour on just to give it a nice crispy outside. So all I'm going to do is pop it into this pan, give it a good shake, and we are going to just leave that to cook.
how do you know when it's ready?
With fish, it's generally kind of an opaque color.
Yeah.
When it's done. So it goes from that glossy, shiny, fishy, raw fish color to opaque. 3 minutes on either side.
Okay.
You'd definitely be fine.
I'll just time it to make sure that it doesn't go wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I've also got is just some beans that we've blanched and some baby potatoes that are blanched. So when this fish turns over, we're gonna pop in.
I want to see you turn this. Kate, all eyes on you.
Oh no, now you're gonna make me mess it up.
Our keyword for this morning is fish. Fish to 33728. See, I'm making her nervous because I said to her I want to see her turn. Okay, so there it's turned.
Okay, there
Our
it's
fish
turned.
looks beautiful.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is just add our potatoes to the butter. So it's gonna all warm up in one pan. You can actually add your beans in too if you want to.
But you're adding the potatoes in. Look, that sauce looks amazing. So that is just from all the ingredients that you've
Yeah.
used. When does the lemon go in?
I'm going to put it in right now. So the potatoes are going to heat up in this butter and get coated all beautifully. Just toss them
looks
around
good.
so they get nicely covered.
It smells
Actually, going to put a little bit of
divine.
salt onto the potatoes as well. And then I've got some lemon that can go into the pan.
Sure, that looks good, Kate.
And a little bit of lemon zest
Why
too.
lemon zest?
Oh, it just gives it a bit of texture. There's a lot of nice lemony flavoured oil in the zest.
Okay.
So it gives it a lot of flavour as well.
And I see you've used quite a bit in there. While you're stirring that around, fish to 33728. That's our keyword for this morning. You basically get a link to the recipe, and you can click on it and you can learn how it's made. But as we say, it's very easy. Our simple recipes that we're doing this week. Okay,
So I'm going to also pop a little bit of black pepper in here. So we're seasoning the butter to actually make a sauce.
Okay,
It's quite
because
important.
we're going to use it afterwards. Okay, well, keep stirring, Kate. Kate George is making our buttered fish. So it's a caper buttered fish. But if you missed out any of the steps until this point, which is very easy, this is how we got to this point.
Season fish, then dust with flour. Heat butter, then add the capers and cook until browned. Add fish to the pan, then fry until browned on both sides. Add cooked potatoes to the pan and toss. Add lemon zest and juice. Serve fish and potatoes on the beans, drizzled with sauce and garnished with herbs. For the full recipe, visit the Expresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to www.expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword FISH to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe on our Mobi site. SMSs cost R1.50. No free SMSs. T's and C's apply.
Oh, it's beautiful. Hey, fish to 33728. And there it goes. Huh?
Yeah, just beans on the plate, potatoes, our fish, and then I'm just gonna grab a spoon and use all of this nutty butter
Ah, I see.
as our sauce.
It looks amazing. That
So
butter
easy.
in there. It's easy to make, huh?
Yeah,
But
very
so,
easy.
I mean, you made a pasta last week that also, it was beautiful and it was also really easy to do. Okay, look how fancy you are. She even
yeah,
puts a little bit of lemon on.
some chopped parsley,
And there you go.
and that's it.
That is a beautiful
That's
meal.
like a 6-minute meal.
Okay, so it's easy. 3 minutes on each side. So now we all know how to make a piece of fish. Thanks, Kate. That
Pleasure.
was wow. It
Delicious.
smells amazing in here. I think it's the capers. It's delicious. And remember to wash those or rinse them, like Kate has taught us, just to make sure that all the salt is off them as well. Nice tip. Loved it. Enjoyed it. Well, we need to announce a winner on our show. So I'm going to have my breakfast. And Graham and Leigh-Anne, what you got?